What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video. But first things first, Happy New Year's, guys. 2024. Can y'all imagine that already? Already 2024. Honestly, it didn't even feel that long since the second anniversary. Honestly, feels like hasn't even been that long. Same thing, especially for the half anniversary that we just got in August. It's only been a couple months and we're just here already. Crazy. And then we're 2 months away from 2 months. Okay, more like about 2 months, like a month and a half maybe. Or not a month and a half, close to 2 months before the second anniversary or third anniversary. So it's kind of crazy how we're almost there already. Other than that, we are here with Hokko Tarumae. Mainly stamina, because the setup I have hopefully will make it to 1,000 stamina. I'm pretty much trying out the setup that Eugen had recommended. So here we are with 3 speed, 1 power, specifically the Nice Nature power card. Measure Ramino, of course, and then Satakime. Nothing really changes there. Didn't know if I should use this Alcondor Pasa, but SR card over like any of the event speed cards I had, like the Tokai Teo or the Air Groove. Fine Motion maybe, since I don't have any others besides that, or I guess Tosin Jordan. But I decided to just go with this Alcondor Pasa one. Why not? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get this run started. We'll start talking about the final episode of season 3. Then I'll go over the comments. So let's just get this episode overview started. And I do apologize to those who haven't seen it. I will put timestamps. Pretty much the whole run might just be filled with spoilers, because after I go over the comments, or once I go over the comments, there's going to be some stuff about the episode as well. So keep in mind, if you guys don't mind the spoilers, then there you go. If you guys do mind, then I'll try and see if I can get the comments done right before the end somewhere, just so you guys can see the results without going through any spoilers. So other than that, let us start the training and start talking about the episode. So it's pretty much straightforward episode. Kita's last race. Majority of the episode was literally taking place at the Nakayama racetrack, or the Arimakinen, because literally before then was literally Dio waking up, Kita training, Kita asking them for a favor, more training, and all that. So it's pretty much how it is going to be in the beginning of it. When we finally hit, or I guess before that, there was one important scene I can think of, which would be the scene where Kita and Teo, or Teo joins Kita after she was training and talks to her about basically the Arimakinen, how she really wants to win. Teo's like, it's like that for everyone, but the winner is the one that works hardest, something like that, along those lines. So that was pretty nice to see how Teo is just basically like, she's there for support, but she's also not giving her too much advice or anything, not too much. It's all basically had just been Kita. Also, before I continue on with I guess just talking about the race, I think at somewhere throughout the video, I will be talking about what I prefer over season 2, season 3, Kita, Teo. Have I made my decision? Who knows? I really don't know. No, I think I have an idea. I think, yeah, I'll talk about it later. Other than that, we head into the Arimakinen, and basically we got to see them introduce her new outfit, which was the requests that Kita had. It looks like that her outfit had basically ideas from the others, from what it seems like. And it seems like the shorts from Vodka, Teo with the cape, which is pretty obvious. Honestly, her boots also kind of looks like Teo's in a way. Her boots. I'm trying to. I haven't used this nature card, so I'm kind of just seeing what I can do with it. What do I want for those? Huh? I think I'll just go with energy. Oh, and then Special Week was crying. When they're all talking about their ideas. Special Week was like, "What about my idea?" That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. And then simply we just got into the race. It was just pretty sad, you know, to see her just, especially when she got into her gate. She was like touching it, smiling, saying, like, you know, kind of a bittersweet moment. Like she gets to race, but it's her last race. And then pretty much, she just never let her foot off the pedal. She just kept going throughout the race. It didn't matter who or what. They just didn't catch up. I think also it was nice to see. It was also nice to see the 4 people, the 2 from season 2 that was watching Teo and McQueen, that was watching them with McQueen and not McQueen, Satono Diamond and Kita. Those 2 guys along with the other 2. It was nice to see them there, you know. Obviously they were gonna be there. All the people from the marketplace, and then everyone like Rice Shower, Mihono Bourbon, Team Canopus. Obviously everyone would have been there since it is her final race, so it made sense. And then when she hit that final corner and saw that everyone was cheering for her and all that, and that became her. She used everyone's cheering and turned that into, I guess, strength, power, energy, whatever you want to call it, towards the end to finish the last spurt, the last straight. That was pretty much the end of the race. It did look pretty intense and all that. Obviously, it was her last race, so we were aware of her reaching her peak and all that, past her peak actually. And honestly, any longer, she probably, I don't know, any longer there probably would have been a 50-50 chance to see whether or not she would have been able to win the race, but all good. It is all good because she ended up winning the race. And from there, Daya decided to go into races over spring. And oh, and then Teo, of course, was proud of her. She even called it in towards the beginning of the series that she was gonna be a better raider horse girl than her. But that was not, that was, you know, cool to see. I wish there was more about Daya, to be honest, because even though this was primarily focused on Kita, Daya still plays a big part in Kita's life. So I was kind of hoping that kind of see a little bit more in Daya. But after that, we pretty much just got the winning live. I don't know if you guys will notice. One of the guys that were watching in the stands was most likely Kita's father in the show, at least. She had mentioned him, I think, episode 1 or 2, talking about how her father would like perform in front of people, everybody would be like cheering and all that, something like that. So I assume that would be him. I'm assuming that her father, her father is basically the Saburo Kitajima, because he had mentioned that he was a singer, and Saburo is a singer himself, so it makes sense for it to be the connection over there. I don't know if you guys picked up on that or knew about that. And they're the winning live. I don't know if we got any hints on a new season. Besides, I don't know, I don't recall who said it, but it was like, I wonder what horse girls we're gonna see, what new horse girls we're gonna see, because at the end of the episode, it was, or season episode, whatever you want to call it, was basically I guess the open house for the school. So I'm wondering if there is a season 4, if we're gonna pick up where we left off. Basically at the open house. See if we're gonna see. Actually, I don't know, because this open house is mainly like for the youngins, right? So I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. Other than that was pretty much the episode. Honestly, I guess that's pretty much the episode. I'm gonna talk about now between the two, season 2 and season 3. But let me pick out some skills first. Medium distance, speed. I'll always even pick up this dirt one because it's a speed one, and then I pretty much just want to get Measure Ramano's unique effect trigger or maxed out as soon as possible. But so season 2, I want to say, was better story wise, and also like, I guess, character development and all that. And I think they also did a good job, you know, focusing on certain characters. So to for example, obviously the first 3-4 episodes was mainly about KO. First episode, her winning the derby, then getting hurt. Second episode, recovering and all that. Third episode, I believe, fully recovered, if not the 4th episode. And then that's when, obviously, the Tano show, they were talking about it. But before that, right? Was it before that or after that? Oh yeah, before that, before the Tano show, obviously Mihono Bourbon. They showed Mihono Bourbon attempting the classics. Oh, I guess we haven't really gotten that. I'm assuming half of the season was based on KO, and then after that, we were on Rice Shower, obviously. Rice Shower and McQueen / Mihono Bourbon. It's slowly more focus on them, which is great. And then after that, obviously, back to Teo and McQueen. Then, of course, there was like, throughout the season, Canopus obviously had their moment. Yeah. A lot of characters just had... I just feel like it was more balanced when it came to character development or focusing on certain characters in the story compared to season 3. Because season 3 was mainly, in my opinion, was all races. Focus on races. Obviously, there was other things like all the troubles that Kita went, all the troubles that obviously Dormenta and her injuries, Daya fighting her Jinx and all that. So there were, you know, moments of characters being focused on, but I feel like it wasn't as much as season 2 compared to... Sorry, I literally blasted my eardrums out. Season 3 definitely had more races. I think it had to go hand in hand with the fact that Kita ran so many races as well throughout her career, because they didn't even show... I don't think they showed all her races that she won. At least the G1 races. I don't think so. Let me see if I can remember. You could show... Did they... I don't remember if they showed the first Tenno show. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. Sadly. Sadly, I cannot remember as of right now because there's so many things going through my head. So, trying to process everything, but obviously not working out. But yeah, I'm not too sure that they showed all her races. On top of that, yeah, we can talk about like the others. Like Cheval Grand didn't really get her moment until episode 12. Satono Crown was always there. I mean, so was Cheval, but I feel like Satono Crown had more of a presence compared to Cheval. Obviously, Dio was there. But I felt like all like the other characters were there for like Kita. So everything literally revolved back to Kita. Where in season 2 we had like them going back to like McQueen because of Rice Shower and all that. So I don't know really. What do you guys think? At the end of the day, I will say, I think story-wise, like season-wise, through the story, it would have to be season 2 on the real. I think it also had to do a lot with the ending. Like as serious slash like emotional season 3 at the last episode of season 3 was, I would say like more like happy emotional, bittersweet emotional type of deal, like Kita's last race, Kita won and all that. It was happy in a way. I want to do that, but I can't. Whereas season 2 really knocked it out of the park with the drama. I don't know if that makes a big, you know, point for anyone or a big deal for anyone. But for me, it was a pretty significant moment to go through what the last, 3 episodes of season 2. Starting off with Teo's like their farewell show or something like that, whenever they like basically reconvinced her. That was already emotional starting there because everybody was cheering, was asking her, yelling, saying, keep racing, keep us, then following that, oh wait, like, Turbo also, with her run, that was pretty crazy. She just literally outrun everyone to show like Teo up and all that. Then after that, we had McQueen come up with her injury, or do you want to call it an injury? I don't know if it was really an injury because I think she was fine, but then her thing was more, I don't know. It was definitely really serious. And that would, ooh, seeing her go through that, like when Teo got there and she was just talking to her, and it got so dang emotional. Seeing McQueen's face when she was crying, jeez, that was like, yeah, that part definitely got me. As in, like, I felt like tears were coming out. I'll be real. No, I'm not one to cry. Be real. Or tear up. It had to really resonate to me how like serious the situation is, how emotional they deliver the lines and all that. And McQueen pulled through. But on top of that was Heyo's Arima Kinen. Obviously, she was like what, a year before like she last race. He was racing for McQueen. He was up against Biwa, who had only gotten first and second place as she was running her races. And everyone was just there pretty much happy to see her race. Like it seemed like no one really expected her to win, obviously. Due to the announcers reactions to seeing her keeping up with Biwa. So yeah. And the whole thing, and her whole last spurt too was so good. So good. So I gotta give it to season 2 for that. I should be going over comments right now, but it's okay. As for like season 3, or no, as for like Kita and Teo, who I don't know if I can come up with a decision just yet. I know I said maybe by the end of the season I will come up with one. It's kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of hard to come up. Who do I like between the two more? But if I were to pick one, I think I want to say they have the same amount of exposure. Even though Teo's been there since season 1. Yeah, even though Teo's been there since season 1, I feel like the fact that Kita was literally there majority, probably more than Teo was in season 2. At least that's how I feel. I feel like they're about even. I think the fact that they had more focus on Kita than like a lot of other characters in season 3, it pretty much evens out. Teo and Kita's like airtime, I guess. I don't know. Because yes, Teo was there in season 3, but she was kind of not there at the same time. Sometimes she was just there at the back, obviously, because she wasn't the focal point. I don't know. think I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna really sleep on it and think, who do I like between the two? Because you know what? I need to go over the comments now. I'm gonna try and go over the comments as fast as I can while also going over the important parts. Some of these comments are pretty long, but it's not as much as I expected. So, with that being said, let us get these comments out of the way. So first comment, or comments I would say, is from Nova, because he does have a few. After I figure out this Okonder Paso, I feel like it's the same as the other one. So if I go top, it'll be, yeah. Okay, so first comment is from Nova. Oops, I didn't mean to put Condor Pasta speed card. I did mean to put Condor. I have a feeling that I don't know if you're purposely putting pasta because it's been pretty consistent, or you've been getting auto-corrected this whole time. I would actually like to know now. Because I've been reading it as pasta, but I know you've been putting pasta. In short, I think my support card luck is trash. If anything, I'm looking forward to the anniversary support cards. Oof. That was bad. Please be okay, okay. That's fine. I'll save that. Is there anything else I can do? Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, I think you should keep pulling for Kita. I actually did and I didn't get anything. Like that free 1500. Nothing. It's your... I don't want to butcher it. I don't want to, so I'm just gonna let it be. I went ham on the Christmas Metro banner, so I know that there are just some things you can't say no to. I mean, it's Kita. I literally couldn't say no to her. With Kita training, I think it's getting better since I've been using the Marzenti speed card. For my third speed card, I went with Twin Turbo speed card for the event bonus. I think I trained too many betweeners that I kind of forgot how runners work. As for the New Year's, I'm going to be sleeping. New Year's resolution is going to be exercising, prep for law school, and getting all Satonos. Of course, not all of them might come true, but that's the beauty of humans putting their faith into something that's unattainable. Very true. Yeah, I kind of... I should think getting into better shape would probably be one of mine as well, especially with the fact that one of my childhood friends had warned us that we should probably start getting more in shape, if anything, because apparently he's gonna, you know, hop the question soon. So, you know, gotta be there for him, you know. So yeah. Other than that, you know, just try to have a better year, you know. Try to keep it simple. And then, by the way, are you gonna make a Discord server after the circle is created? It's also nice to have a place where we just spam all the 8 to 10 gachas we play. Probably like later on. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I did actually make the circle. So I just don't know. Don't know how it's gonna work out. Not work out as in, do you guys just search for the name of it? Or is there like some kind of ID? I actually don't know. But hold on, let me actually go back to it. But yeah, let me just continue on with the comments as I show you guys. Here we go. So I just kept it simple with the name. I just Shushu. So I don't know if there's anything else you guys need to join, but I'm hoping I put it at accepting only. I'm assuming the middle one, the top one is free to join. The middle one is for me to like, you know, go and accept. And then the bottom one is more like hiding it. I don't know. I think it's something like that. So yeah, if you guys are ready to join and all that, there you go. I believe I have the oh, not that here. So yeah, anyways, let's go back to the thing. As for the Discord server, the only reason why I'm kind of hesitant about it is because I've never made a channel before. All because I've only been using my personal Discord. So I don't know. Later on for sure. But let me move on to his second comment. It's New Year's Eve, and this will be the last comment for the UMA Season 3. Overall, I'd say the ending suits this season with the legacy of Kita cemented as a top G1 UMA. That's for sure. It was a great way to end the season. I mean, it was pretty much similar to like Heyo's being the Arimakinen. But it's so cool. It's still cool. Although I do have some criticism for the season, such as some pacing and character development for the poster Umas. We both have the same thought process then. It seems like we both had the same thought process in a way then. Then again, I feel that it was probably to fit the length of the 13 episodes meta. Yeah, for sure. If this was 24 episodes, like a longer season for an anime would be, it probably would have given more time for all the other Umas. Probably more time for Satono Diamond. More time basically for everyone else to, you know, get their character development, the pacing of the story, because honestly I feel like we did miss a lot of races, or a couple races. So yeah, personally I'd love to see more Uma cameos and even the beginning of Kita's career. Yeah, the beginning of Kita's career, I mean, we could also say the same for like majority of everyone, because Heyo, we missed out on her Satsuki show run and all her other races prior. We just basically got thrown in to the derby with her, pretty much kind of the same as Kita when we just literally first started off with the Satsuki show. Like season 1, they did pretty well with the like starting off, obviously introducing Special Week in some way. With her just, you know, making her way to Jason Academy. I feel like they could have probably done that a little bit better. Maybe they should have thought about, you know, making 24 episode seasons instead. Kind of just fit in a lot more if they wanted to, you know. Speaking about Uma cameos, I forgot to mention that while they were watching the Arimakinen, we did see Manhattan Cafe and I believe Neo Universe right behind the Canopus girls. And then we got to see, you know, Duramente chilling with Air Groove. Forgot who Rudolph was with. Was it Brian? I'm not sure. But yeah. My ranking for the anime so far is season 2, 3, and 1. I agree with that. This Uma called It's Calling You, who got second place. Was it her? I don't remember. I just know third place was Cheval. Who got second place looks pretty good to me. I have a feeling she might show up in the game someday. Do you? I don't know. Although they did give her obviously a voice, this voice actress that sings, or just a singer, because she was singing with Kita and Cheval at the end. Honestly, seeing Cheval sing that kind of made me like her even more. even more. But if season 4 can be a retro one for the Kite Show fans, then that might be worth watching. They might most likely move on to the 2020s Umas at this rate, but one can cope. Oof. 2020 Uma. I mean, since it is the early ones, it would have to be Equinox, which literally falls down the Kita bloodline. I mean, there's a lot of other good ones, so not mainly going to be Equinox, but I don't know. They can. Trying to think. I mean, there are so many other Umas they can work on, actually. The ones that we currently know. Although I don't know, they would focus on, you know, Scarlet and was it Vodka? Simply because I feel like everyone who's in Spica currently is just done. No one's talking about the races. Literally, Gold Chip had her last race with Kita. And then there was nothing else about Teo, McQueen, everyone else. There was literally nothing about them after that. Did I not get 40? Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I didn't check on it. I was more, you know what? I mean, to me, this video was more like going over what happened in the weekend and the comments and all that, so it's all good. I need to spend more time with Hokko Tarumae anyway. So I might start doing off-camera runs with her a little bit more, because literally the only character I have ready is pretty much a Guri Cup with a UF8. But yeah. I think some other like good ideas, if they want to go with what they have, they can go with. I think they won't do a Guri Cap until like the manga's done, unless it's done now. Obviously just still Sakura Laurel, but there's so many other horse girls that can go over. Other than that, thank you, Nova, for the comment. Comments. Next comment. Comments. Oh my god, you got 2 long ones. All right. Next comment. I said I was gonna try and finish the comments before the end, but you know what? We might not even win this. The next 2 comments is from Kita. Ren. My bad. I read Kita because it was one of the first 3 words of the comment. My bad. I noticed Kita's new in-game outfit took inspiration from the anime. Yes, it did. I believe they had shown that in the live stream. It was kind of sad to see, since this is her last race. I was excited to see Manhattan and Neo in the background. Okay, so it was. I want to cry. She was even touching the gate because she knew she would never be there to feel that again. 22. It's not. Yeah. Yeah, she was acting so different and stuff at the first time she was racing. So excited, so energetic, and now she's well. Yeah, you could definitely see that it's like what they said. What they said, like her racing style was like desperate. Like cool in a desperate way, something like that. I most likely said that wrong, but it was along those lines. So yeah, her racing style was different, but obviously the last 2-3 races, we did see the major difference in, I guess, her conditioning and all that. Is Manhattan a hint to the movie? I did notice she was gonna be in the movie. I don't know if it's a hint or not. I mean, Manhattan's been around since, I believe they first showed her in the OVAs for season 1. But I don't know if it's an OVA or not. Or not an OVA, a hint or not. Wow, she won her last race, and the look on her face when she won, like she felt really relieved that she won, happy, and all that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over what I got here later. I'm just gonna leave it there for you guys to see while I go over the rest of the comments. Yep, I haven't gotten a UF with Tarumae yet. But I shall leave this here as I go over the rest of the comments. All the speaker girls crying was kind of wholesome looking and reminded me of the earlier seasons, but with the quality being better it looks. Better I feel like crying too when Dura accepted her as her rival too. Much as they were crying and all that, I didn't tear up towards the end. If I'm gonna be real with you guys, at the end of season 2 with the Arimaki run for Teo, like from the second, basically from her last spurt when he was going out the corner, and McQueen walked in and saw Teo running literally right behind Biwa trying to catch up. That's when I was like starting to feel like a tightness in my chest. And when throughout the rest of that scene, throughout when everyone was saying that like to run, especially, you know, everybody's saying run and all that, it got really emotional for me. I don't know, it felt like a really I was basically bawling my eyes out when I first saw that. I think even after like 2 or 3 more rewatches, it still kind of teared me up. So yeah, I can definitely say the ending of season 2 was better. We honestly haven't seen much of Earth, and she got 7th place. The site I used to watch anime didn't translate the song, and it looks like this will be the song that's going to be added in the game. I can't wait. How Tokai looked, she was so proud. Definitely started to realize how many NPC girls have a chance to be in the spotlight anime. Yeah, if only they were like, honestly they would be if it wasn't Kita winning. If you think about it, we probably wouldn't have gotten Akita if it was one of the other NPC girls who were doing as good as her instead. Then how Kita looked when she was looking at her desk and then had Umapion playing at the end, and she left her Rubik's Cube. I want to cry. I mean, it was just her desk. The Rubik's Cube was a good like thing because it was gold chips originally. But moving on to the second comment, looks like Fine Motion is a female. I couldn't really tell, so I had to search it up. Couldn't tell? Let me see. Let me see. I guess with her racing outfit, yeah, Aina couldn't tell because she does have it on both ears. But I think there was... I don't remember where. I want to say the OVAs, but I'm not too sure where there was like a significant, like you can see it on her left ear. I think I could be wrong. So when I had trained someone with twin stamina card, game Tora wasn't updated yet. It's all good. Have they given 2 cards out at once before with a story? I want to say no. And I hope when I do the free pull on the card I get an SSR. Dura and Daya would be nice, but it is what it is. I don't have too many SSR cards anyway. I did manage to get the Daya card. So I'm hoping maybe pull 3 more so I can have another wise card to use. Duramente, obviously I don't mind just getting 1 copy, because then I might just, you know, try my best to keep getting dupes of her. But I just want to get 1 copy of Duramente's card just to have it. Obviously I want to use it, but I don't know I'll be able to, you know, get all copies I need. Does the circle thing have like a leave join time limit? Then yeah. I don't know, I just left mine. Didn't really bother. Well, that was like a couple days ago, and then literally today, or not today, yesterday or 2 days ago, I made the one I just showed for you guys. So I'm pretty much just gonna add everyone who's interested through the comment section. So like, you know, everyone who's been commenting. I don't know about Tanoki because I feel like he's just gonna stay with his own circle. So yeah, basically like Nova, Yujin, Ren. I don't know if Homoda wants to. Other than that, or Cheese as well. I'm not sure if he wants to as well, but it's there for you guys to send a request, and I'll simply accept you. Just let me know what your name is, and I'll pretty much accept it if I see it. She's just one of the developers for Uma Plot Twist. I don't know. He's been pretty stupid accurate. He's been pretty stupid accurate in a good way. To be honest, I don't really watch anime movies, but for Uma, I don't mind. The last movie I watched, I'm trying to think what was the last anime movie I watched. I have watched a few, or a couple. A good amount. It would have to be, this was a while back, so it would have to be between, yeah, that was a while back, either Mugen Train for Demon Slayer, or I don't even know if I want to count that, simply because they made it into a season. And then there was like the World Heroes mission for My Hero. I forgot what was the movie I wanted to watch. Let me see if I could find it. Yeah, I wanted to watch Suzume. I believe that was a movie, but I didn't end up watching it yet. I know I can watch it now, but I just haven't watched it yet. But you know, A Silent Voice was really good. And of course, like the Ghiblis and all that. But maybe it's a sign of the game telling you your first UE is due. I don't know, because I'm I'm getting there with Cap. I just need that one perfect RNG run, and I can get her with Cap. I don't have anything for New Year's in my countdown, but after that, just sleep. Believe it or not, we didn't even do no countdown or anything. I pretty much just had early, I would say early dinner for me, but yeah, pretty much just dinner with the family. That's it. And I just pretty much spent the majority of the night with my brother. I think it's funny you like Tokai and Kita, since Kita looked up to Tokai. I don't know if that played a factor, to be quite honest. When I first saw Kita, I just instantly, you know, disliked her. As in, like, between the two from season 2, when I saw Kita and Daya, I don't know, I just kind of like Kita's personality a little bit more than Daya's, because Daya was kind of more like, you know, just kind of there, unless she was talking about McQueen. She was kind of just like the quiet one, while Kita was, you know, yeah. But it is, you know, I think it's even funnier to mention because season 1 came out. I did like, when I first saw Rudolph, I did like Rudolph, so you can kind of say it's been a train, like Rudolph, Teo looked up to Rudolph, Kita looked up to Teo. It's kind of like, there you go. And then it kind of goes the same with like people who likes the Measuros and Satonos, right, Nova? I currently have 7560 gems, and I've decided not to roll on the Twinkle and just save my money for the Uma selector. And yeah, I finally got the Int Daiwa card on my main. Daiwa card. Int Scarlet card? I don't know if you're talking about, I mean, the only in, did you put Daiwa as in Scarlet? Let's see. Yeah, you did. Int Daiwa card on my main. I don't want to say you got an SR card, so I'm assuming you, I don't know, I feel like maybe you do mean that card. Or it could be the Daya card. But it isn't int, so. I'm going to try and play reverse more since I did happen to see Jessica. She appears to be a deer of some kind, but let's just say she's a horse girl. I think, no, Nova, I think you said the same thing. At least she would pass as one, but I do want her, so. This reverse 1999 event with Jessica kind of feels like a Uma a little. I'm really enjoying it too. Maybe it's because it plays like Uma. It does? I'm not too sure. I don't remember. By the way, when the free card selector comes out, will it be updated enough to have the new card on it? Like the new scenario card? Trying to remember from what she said. Like, there's a chance that it'll be pretty updated, I think. I just hope Cheese can correct me there. By the way, oh wait. Also looks like Wendy apparently can't sleep without her roommate, which is cute. It was an in-game tip thing. Yay, I got Jessica. It is now official that your luck is better than mine in reverse. Maybe I'll start investing more time into reverse. Her greeting voice line is, I'm so glad we meet again. When you were gone, I collected every hair of yours and put them in that drawer. I don't know how to feel, honestly. Wow, 1500 gems on login and a little daily lottery thing. I wonder why they keep giving me this SR Guts Air Groove card. And I'm finally happy I got SR L speed card. It's funny because I did use that one for this setup. Do that. And then also thanks for the video, no problem. And then also on reverse on bottom of Insight, when the character reaches Insight 2, Jessica appears to be able to hide her ears and makes her hair shorter. Ooh. I wouldn't know. I don't have her. Actually, let me refresh the comments real quick. I don't know why I have a feeling that Eugen probably has commented. Yes. Eugen has. But that would be the last one since it's the most recent one. We'll go over Tanoki's and pretty much go over Eugen's. That'll be it. So, oh wait, I mistyped. Oh wait, I mistyped last video. What I couldn't do was Tenosho Spring. Satsuki Show level 3 was won easily, though I did clear level 1 Tenosho Spring and level 2 Arimakinen with some new builds yesterday. Good. Hope you get your Kita. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I have a week or 6 days. For me, I'll be spending time raising my floor and see what New Year's and Annie gives me in the meantime. A rapid improvement really masks the many things I lack. I mean, heck, my friendship guts Urara is only 2 LB and that just takes time. It does. And in that time, I'll try training better parents. In theory, if my half of the breeding pair is better, I'll be less hand-tied on the rental and can go for more. Very true. Very true. Although I just never, got to that point yet. And lastly, comment from Eugen. I got another Wise Dia-chan on 4th day free 10 roll, so now it is 1 LB. Though it's not Duramente, I'm still thankful since it is a SSR. The Uma who got 2nd place winner, which is It's Calling You, I guess has a mob Uma her. Costume was not bad, I could say. As a final episode though, it's a bit dramatic, but what I like in the final episode is the live scene for winning. Dramatic. I'd say it was pretty dramatic, but it's like I said, not as impactful and dramatic as season 2. As season 2's ending got me to bawl my eyes out, so. Nothing much done this weekend. I guess just a normal day, just like Christmas and New Year's, and like the usual reading manga and stuff during free time. I guess, start training for League of Heroes since I don't have my Umas prepared for it as of now. And with that being said, thank you for the comments, Eugen, Ren, Nova, and Tanoki. See if there's any other comments, but it doesn't look like there are any. So yeah, I do appreciate all the comments, guys. But we ended off with 1464 on speed, 849 on stamina, 1171 on power, 580 guts, and 1170 on wise. Could have gotten 1000 on stamina, honestly, if I just had a few more power trainings, and then one more for wise, obviously. So this run could have been pretty good around the UFs. If anything, I don't know about guts. Guts is pretty much going to be pretty low at this point. And yeah, we got a UG7, which it's not my best one. I got a UG8 as my best one. All right. Well, I guess with that being said, guys, that is pretty much going to be the end of the episode, the video. I do apologize to those who, I don't know if they're going to be here at this point, but for those who didn't want to get spoiled or didn't get to see the training run due to the spoilers, there won't be any more since obviously the season's done. So yeah, I just want to say sorry to those who got spoiled as well. But with that being said, guys, that is pretty much going to be the end of this video. If you guys did make it this far, I want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. Let me know how your New Year's went. Your thoughts, if you guys haven't said anything, your thoughts on season 3's ending of episode 13. And also any other things you guys want to talk about. Maybe an anime you guys are excited for this season. And yeah, anything else, we'll just talk about it in the next video. So with that being said, guys, thank you once again. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Happy New Year's.